So welcome to today's Greater Life CoffeeCast. And you can probably hear right now the rainwater that is cascading from a gap in the gutter here at the Penryn Gymnastics Centre. And I'm just waiting to pick up my children from their gymnastics session. And here in Cornwall right now, it has been raining all day. And it rained pretty much all day yesterday. And it will rain all day tomorrow. And I happened to come across yesterday a video about harvesting rainwater and how the city of Tucson, Arizona is one of the world leaders in water resilience because of the pioneering efforts of some of their community members in studying and applying rainwater harvesting techniques. And you might be wondering, well, what on earth has this got to do with Four Pillar Friday, George, with our wrap-up of all things Greater Life? And it just struck me that all life operates in a dynamic balance, in thriving synergies, okay? And that is what ecosystems are, is that they are these systems of component parts that create something that is greater than the individual parts. And planet Earth is the ultimate synergetic ecosystem. And so, of course, to maintain the dynamic health of an ecosystem, it requires a dynamic balance. It requires that there are not too many predators and not too many prey, that there is not too much sun and not too much rain. Okay? And therefore, here in the sunshine of or here in the summer rather, where normally we would have sunshine, and of course we have the old adage, make hay while the sun shines. And yet we don't hear the counter to that, do we? We don't hear, oh, when it's raining, harvest that rainwater because you never know when you might need it. And yet, actually, we have embedded into our culture saving for a rainy day. And what about the notion of saving the rain on a day, right? On a rainy day. Because the truth is, and I've mentioned this on this CoffeeCast before, that we as an ecosystem, the human ecosystem, particularly in the West, is unbelievably fragile. Like if the food trucks stopped coming to the supermarkets for even a couple of days, then very quickly people would start to go without. And if that continued into a week, very quickly people would start to starve and lose their minds. And so I offer this perspective of what could you be doing to harvest rainwater? And I offer that both literally and metaphorically. Like literally, what could you be doing to harvest rainwater? Because if you have a stash of water, then if prices go up or if for any reason there is rationing, you are resilient. And then also, as a metaphor, okay? Yes, we've got make hay while the sun shines. And maybe that's something like find your best customers and give them what they want, right? But what is the equivalent of harvesting rainwater? When it rains, save the water. Seems like counterintuitive, right? That when it's raining, there's an abundance of water. Why would you need to save it? Well, because sometimes there'll be a drought. And so in your business, is this, perhaps you're doing well. Are you sticking some cash reserves aside? Are you actually investing in a diverse portfolio of investments that can set you up for the long term so that when in later life you need to be supported, you've got a means to be supported? So, yes, make hay while the sun shines. And when it's raining, save the water.